Recording. Good in the camera view. Post game here as the Kings fall 5-3 to the Coquitlam Express. As always, I'm here with Brock Sawyer. And Brock, the Express getting on the board early right from the get-go, just a minute 30 in, and Mandy seemed to kind of suck some of the energy out of this Kings team right away.
Yeah, we weren't ready to play. We got dominated in the first period, and they cash in on three times, and it's our own mistakes again. We screen our goalie on the first one because we don't engage in any physical battles down low, and we're trying to do everyone else's job, and we're chaotic and running around. Second one, kind of a bad goal against, I'd say. They got a bit lucky. And third one, we start puck watching, and we let a guy come right down the slot, and he's going to bury. So, we weren't ready. Obviously, our latter 40 was better, but you have to be ready to play. It's a 60-minute game, not 40 minutes.
And now you go into the second period. You start Liam Vanderkoy after Metzen played the first, and knowing you that wasn't a thing against Metzen. It was just more just as a way to kind of revamp your team.
Yeah, change it up, kind of shake things up a little bit, and juggle some lines a little bit. But I thought we settled in and we started playing harder and competing more down low. But defensively, we were a bit soft all night, and too casual with the puck. We iced the puck a lot because we're passing off our back foot. We didn't attack with speed. We were getting passes and standing still on the wall, and that's easy to play against. So we need to get a lot quicker in transition, a lot tougher and a lot meaner, and play with our shoulders and our legs as opposed to the end of our stick.
Well, then Max Potvin, of course, gets the 3-1 goal and the 5-3 goal. 2 goals for him. Of course, his first game back after missing the last 2 games, his first 2 of the year. And, for him, when he scores, he scores in bunches. So, again, hopefully a good sign of things to come for Max.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, getting him back is a big boost to our lineup. And him and Luch and Lou. And then, I thought that line was pretty good. So, he's standing in front of the net on the power play. Great hand-eye to knock one in. And then in the third there, when everything's going all chaotic, he finds it and buries it. So, nice to have him back and nice to see him get rewarded tonight.
And then third period, again, this Kings team always seem to shoot themselves in the foot a little bit. You take the early penalty, they score, they make it 5-1, and then you continue to take kind of more careless penalties in the third period, and just not giving yourselves an opportunity to get back in it. Yeah,
that's what happens when you don't show up in the first period. You're chasing the game all night, and your frustration boils over, and you start running around and doing uncharacteristic things. So obviously for us, we need to make sure we're prepared to play right at the beginning of the game. So it's 5 games in a row. We haven't shown up in the first period. We dodged 2 bullets last weekend, and tonight it caught up with us. So I don't know what they do preparation-wise before the game, but something's got to change here, and that's what that is. I couldn't tell you, but that's on our players in that room to be prepared every game for every battle and make sure we're fully 100% all in committed to winning battles and making sure we're playing the right way and not giving teams anything easy like we did in the first 20.
And as you mentioned, tomorrow you need to come out in the first period. You did mention that is on the first, but is there anything you can do as a coach to hopefully help get them fired up? Because this is also a thing that happened last season as well. Just this Kings team not being ready to come out and play.
Well, as a coach, yeah, you trust your leadership group, you trust your older guys in that dressing room to really be the catalyst of that. So, we have some guys tonight that was an off night or just not with it, looked slow all night. So, that's on them as players. As coaches, we do our job to prepare them. We'll have video tomorrow morning. We'll go over video with both special teams units when we get back here tomorrow evening. But we over-prepare them for battle, and it's on them to be mentally and physically ready to engage in the game and make sure they're ready to go. So, whatever that is, they need to look in the mirror and make sure they're coming to the game and ready to compete.
Then also, let's go back towards the end of the game. You get pulled a goal. You finally create some offensive opportunities, but it was an Express team that just bared down defensively and gave themselves a chance. And Adam Angie came out with the saves when he needed to today.
Yeah, there were a lot of rebounds off him. I thought we were tentative, and we weren't willing to get to that dirty area to score. So when we did get there, Potts cashed in, and then the third goal it was chaos all over the place. But when you attack and you shoot pucks, you're going to create rebounds or you're going to score. So I thought we got a little too cute today on our 2-on-1s with some little backdoor passes that got broken up where we could have shot more, especially on a goalie who's going to kick out rebounds. So We just have to be a lot better, a lot hungrier to score, and make sure we're funneling pucks and bodies towards the net, and not turning down shots. Like we worked on our ozone play all week in practice, and I don't think we did it once here today. So that's a bit frustrating as a coaching staff to see the work you've put in and prepared the players for, and they don't execute. So more to address here in the morning, and we get another crack at them tomorrow night.
And then lastly, let's end on a positive note here. Anthony Yu, fourth goal and fourth straight game for him. He's now establishing himself as a legit goal scorer in the BCHL, and another nice one here today going over the shoulder. What have you seen from Anthony over the last 5 games for him?
Yeah, he likes popping bottles. That's good. I mean, he's got a great shot and he uses it. So, no, he's been good. He's been a nice welcome addition to our team. He's good on the walls. He's got great vision. He can shoot the puck, obviously, as we've seen, and just look for him to continue in his progression here as a junior hockey player. It's been kind of a seamless transition for him. Obviously, the speed is one thing, but he's finding a home there on the right side with Ringer and Porch, and that line's been very good for us. So obviously nice to see him keep shooting the puck, and Ringer can dish it, and Porchy will go to the net to get around there and create opportunities. So, that line's been good, and Anthony's been cashing in on his opportunities.
Well, as we wrap up here, I know you always have these shout-outs here. We're going to start maybe establishing a shout-out segment for you. Any today, or are we going to just wrap up? Or?
No, a little frustrated today.
Yeah,
so,
fair enough.
that's it. That's all I got today. But, thanks for having me, and we'll talk again tomorrow.